Hello everyone, my name is José Jorge da Conceição Nicolau Puri. I'm from Angola. My student number is 105067005 and I'm here to present my code. I'm here to present my code and to explain it line by line. So, what I have done, I created a class registration. The class registration uh, The class registration is responsible for the registration process, and we have the class login is responsible for the login process, and we have the class test main.java. So the test main Java will simulate the main Java works to see if it is running correctly. So let's see the registration code, the registration class code. So I created an attribute called private login. This attribute here. I create a private login. That means the registration class will use the logic of the class login and will validate the data, the user's data. Yeah. So so I created a publishing register, and this is a method here. It's a method here with two parameters. These three parameters are input username, input password, and input phone number. Input phone number. So I created if to see if the user is inserting or is typing his data, or is typing his data in the correct font following the conditions that I gave to him. So I gave to him. So as we can see, I created a method check the username. Check the username. So check the username. It's a method from the login class, passing to the input username, as you can see here. Passing to the input username. And this exclamation here, this exclamation means no if the username is false. So the program will understand that the user typed is incorrect, so we return false, and the this message here will appears to the user screen. And here is the same process for the password, is the same process for the phone number. If the user insert the without the condition, insert the password, insert the phone number without following the conditions, so the system will return these messages here. The password does not meet the complexity, the cell phone number is incorrectly formatted. So here are the login variables. And this expression here means that input username is equal to input username, the password is equal to input password, and the phone number is equal to the phone number. If the user follow all the conditions here when he's registering, the program will understand or will return to his screen the two above conditions has been met and the user has been registered successfully. So that means the the user is registered with success, and all the data from the register class or registration class will return to the login class. Let's go to the login class. As we can see, like I said, this class is responsible for the login process. As we can see, I declared the variable username. String is a data type. Yes, this is data type to, it's able to, when you use a string, you are able to insert numbers and characters at the same time as a variable. So we have the variable username, the variable password, and the variable phone number. And I created a public boolean. The public boolean, his function is to say if the string, or if the user followed the conditions or not. So it says if it is true or false. So I inserted the rules. Using this expression here, contains. So that means that every username must contains one underscore, and the username must have 5 characters or less. Must have 5 characters or less. So once the user insert it successfully, following all the conditions, all the rules, so this message will appear to him. So the program will understand he needs to return true. Else the system spots the user doesn't follow the conditions or doesn't follow the rules. So this message will appear to his screen. Username is not correctly formatted. Please ensure that the username contains an underscore and is no more than 5 characters in length. So the system will return false and this message will appear. So the process here is the same. Is the same process. It is the public boolean that says if it is true or false, and we have the ifs. So these are the conditions. The password must contain at least 8 characters or more, and we can see if not, we can see the message here that will appear to the user screen saying that the password was not correctly formatted. Please ensure that your password contains at least 8 characters. And here is the same thing, and we got the exclamation again, that means no or regret if the user doesn't use capital letters on the password. So as we can see, so the program will return false and will say that he must insert a capital letter. Here the user, it's an obligation to user also to use numbers, as we can see, and we have the exclamation here again. So the message will appear on the screen must contain a number as well. And we have the special characters, all the special characters. So the user must use must insert 8 characters at least, with capital letter, 1 number, and 1 special character. If not, the program will return false. If yes, if he does it, so the program will return true, and this message will appear to his screen. The password was successfully captured. So we have another public boolean with the method check phone number with the argument phone number, with the string with the variable phone number, and we have another if with the rejects with exclamation as well. That means no. If the user doesn't follow the rules, here is saying that the phone number must contain plus 27. That means this number is for South Africa, is an international number, and must contain at least 10 numbers. And in programming, we start counting from 0 to the infinite. So 0 is 1, and 2 is 1, and 3 is 2. So the system, if the user doesn't follow the rules, so the system will say the phone number is incorrectly formatted and does not contain international code. If it doesn't insert this, or if it doesn't insert what the rules are saying, what the conditions are saying. If yes, the program will return a cell phone number. Will return the cell phone number it's successfully added. So we have another public boolean from the login user. We have this method here, login user, with these expressions here. Input username and input password. They are objects. So here this expression will return that the objects are equals to username. So the input user number is equal to the variable user number, and the password is equal to the input password. So that means the program is able to store this data and process the login. So when the login is done, so the program will verify if the username matches, the input username matches with the username. As we can see at the registration, so must match. So we have the public string return login status. So and we have a method with the string input password and input username as well. So if the login and password matches or are correct, so on the screen of the user will appear welcome with his username that he registered, and will say it is great to see you again. If not, the program will return the username or password are incorrect. Please try again. So he must know the password and the username as well to be able to log in. So we will go to the test parts. So the test parts are following the sheet, the POE sheet. We need to do some tests. So let's see how the test works. So what we have here, we have a correct password following the conditions. We have a password following the condition, at least one capital letter, at least 8 characters on the password, and one number and one special character at least. And our phone number contains 10 characters with the international code. So it is correct. It is totally correct. The second test, the username is incorrect formatted. So here must be false because the username is not following the rules, is not following the condition. Let's see what message will appear. So here we go. We got our message that will appear on the screen of the user. Username is not correctly formatted. Please ensure that your username contains an underscore and is no more than 5 characters in length. So he's breaking the rules here. Must be 5 characters and must contain an underscore. Let's go to the other test. The password meets the complexity. So to check if the password is well done. So as we can see, our password contains one capital letter, special characters, and numbers. So is completely correct. So the message that will appear at on the user screen is password was successfully captured. Let's see other tests. So now the password must be incorrect because he's not following the conditions, he's not following the rules. We can see capital letters, we can see numbers, special characters. So let's see what the program says about this. So the program says the password was not correctly formatted. Please ensure that the password contains 8 characters at least, and capital letters, a number, or and a special character. So it's wrong, and the program can spot this, so it's running correctly. And we have the cell phone number. Let's see what the program says about the cell phone number, because the cell phone number is well done here. Let's see what it says. So the cell phone number is successfully added. So the cell phone number is correct because contains the international number and 10 characters in 10 numbers at least. Let's see. So here, as we can see, doesn't have international code. So let's see what the program says about it. So cell phone number is incorrectly formatted or does not contain international code. So as we can see, the cell phone number has only 9 characters and doesn't have an international code. So the program is correct. It can spot if the phone number is correct or incorrect. So we will test the login if the login matches with all the conditions, and we register the username, the password, and the cell phone number. Let's see if we can log in. Yes, we can log in because it's correct. All the conditions are correct. Let's see if not. Let's see if not, because we must do this in the wrong ways. Let me erase it. So the program say this is wrong. So these testers here we done here up. So that's it. On the main Java, I did some comments because I was testing every method if it is working or not. So that's it. My program is working and is well explained. So I hope you like it. Thank you.